man in the moon. Like the top the child.
You know?
Three all wrong.
Surprise, surprise. Live from the panorama room. Hey.
41.
From the panorama room to the trade wind. The Metro
41 does.
You know about that now.
Yeah.
The club you. Boom, boom, boom. I don't remember his real little hole. Car wash. That's over there by Dodge Park.
Just say what?
Yeah.
They y'all
Dodge
ready?
Park.
That's right.
20,000 down, please.
Yeah, man, holla and support. Talking to you.
Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast. Let me get your podcast at. Be there, baby. Never swear. It's some underground shit. That's out the Bahamas, Africa, Jamaica. My favorite, Canada. You know what I'm saying? From Rhode Island to Canada. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook group. All at your boys and girls. Y'all don't know about this. Underground shit for anybody don't know what's going on, baby. Grab your lady. She'll let you know. What? Surprise, surprise. Friday night, baby.
Friday night.
Friday Club U.
It's Friday. It's Friday.
Just believe it, baby. Stand perspective. Check this out. Everybody that's out of state, you don't live in DC, baby. Just go. Underground. What it do? That's out of Australia. God damn. This thing cranking overtime too, baby. It's cranking overtime too, baby. Shout out to everybody to take the time out to download our podcast. Spotify, Google Podcast. We appreciate it a whole lot. That's the 20,000 downplays worldwide. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. God, every time I want to do something, it cranks. God damn. All right, here we go. What? Man. We'll fuck around and be going all night fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? Over the top. It's his eye. You tuned in to the #1 podcast in the DMV. I'm your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own Rab, B.I.D. Jones. That's rapping for you in there, fools. To the left and right of me, as usual, my podcast partners. OnlyFans Jay and Miss Monica.
Hey, y'all. How's it going?
This is T3P. Now, at this point in time, it's clear around the world, because I already know 20,000 downplays tell me that everybody is clear that I love the black lady. I'm lucky to be alive, happy, healthy, and free for me. Let's not forget about those Tubmans. And I'm black and I'm proud. Come on, Biden.
Black and I'm proud.
Talk to me. Talk to us. The third perspective, baby. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Miss Monica? What you been up to?
Oh, just working. I got another job. Getting my body used to being up all night is definitely different.
Yeah, take it from me.
It's so different.
Shit is.
It's different. It definitely takes some strong soldiers to be up all night. And then
so you talking about far as changing schedules?
No, like I'm working 2 jobs. Like
oh shit, 2 jobs fucked you up regardless.
Day job and then a night job, and then running 2 business, and then also being a mom. It doesn't leave a lot of room for like social life and entertainment in that state. It's giving real life. I'm on like grind mode for the next year.
No room for stiff dick. None of that.
Nope.
It ain't no room for none of that.
Nope. It's keeping me very focused and aligned with my goals and what I really want to accomplish. And it's keeping me very focused. I don't have time. Like I may have time when I do have time. But of course, I want to use that time for myself or for my children. Especially for myself, making sure that I get like my rest and I'm keeping up with my body and still making sure I'm taking care of myself. And so funny because now that I'm like so focused and don't have time, that's when all of a sudden everybody want to start hitting me up, talking about something they want to take me out.
You know what I'm saying? What you doing tonight?
Yeah, I'm like,
bruh, I seen you on Instagram. You looking real good now. Like, what you doing tonight though?
Like I'm focused right now. Like I'm focused. So that just happens just in life. That just randomly happens. Like when you like don't have time, that's when for some reason everybody wants your time for some reason. I'm like, at this point, I consider you to be a distraction.
Talk to me, Jay. What's going on with you?
Yeah, some pieces of shits. But anyway,
what?
Hey, I got it.
That's what's up.
Sorry, piece of shits. Got nothing else better to do.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I've been on a path of trying to maintain my life, maintain the ups and the downs, Got a lot going on everywhere. Job, this, that. I'm like, damn. But yeah, because I work at night, sometimes I get sudden calls. You gotta come in early. You gotta come in this time. You gotta come in that time. Mm-hmm. And it throws off my sleeping schedule.
Oh yeah.
So, I come in this time, maybe we'll take this time off, or we'll add this to somebody else's schedule, whatever. But my schedule is supposed to be set Monday through Friday, 11 to 7. Not Saturday doing the double, not Thursday doing 11 to 7, then go to sleep and then do 5 o'clock. None of that shit.
We talked about that before when we were saying the other day, like you volunteer for something, then they just expect you to do that shit every time.
Right.
I'm going to fuck home. Fuck you talking about.
Yeah. It's about getting to the point where I'm starting to go, not climb up the ladder, but become a little more of a seniority. So
your ass better be on time. First of all, I be trying to tell Monica. Who we had that conversation, bro? Where you got motherfucking know your worth and all that good shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like you can't be late and all that bullshit. Then they be like, bro, but let me look at your schedule. You've been late 10 times. You know what I'm saying?
But you've been asking me to come early, 15.
Even though you're good at your job, but motherfucker, why you late? You know what I'm saying?
I'm tired. You got me coming in here all different sorts of hours.
No, you
and
can't
stuff.
come late. You can't come late. I'm gonna fire your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Even though you're good, I like you.
But we got people, just we come in, we do what we do. But you got people that don't take work seriously.
Oh yeah, I know those.
They come in.
I can't work with those fools.
They come in. They
can't do it.
They come in their job, right? Then they want. All right, you're doing good. Then you tell them something like, you can't, like, if you're supposed to be at a certain spot or you're supposed to be doing something, you can't be hanging out in the parking lot. You can't be going to the store for about 2-3 hours, and people just sitting there and just like, what the fuck are you doing? Then when it comes to, hey, look, you still in time. No, I ain't still no time. What the fuck? You out. What you doing?
It's a motherfucker I met today. He came in the motherfucker. It's like he just walked off the job. Like he told him he's just seeing tomorrow. And I was like, so you quit? He's like, nah. I'm like, what?
That's job abandonment.
So
they're gonna fire your ass.
You fired or you quit? Which one you want to talk about right now? You know what I'm saying? Either way, you're not going back there.
You're not going back.
Like, what are you talking about?
And
like,
if you do go back,
the joint,
they're gonna tell you gotta stay home.
That's an abandonment joint. Like you just walked off the job.
You just walked off and say nothing. You just at that point, in my mind, as like a supervisor, you quit.
Yeah,
that's what you did.
You quit because you just left. You didn't say nothing. No type of, hey, I have an emergency or nothing. You just left.
Oh, yeah. And then union ain't gonna save you on that one.
It's hard to save a motherfucker when
they just like off, what you gotta remember. Go back to that union thing. They think like they can do things like that and they safe, but everything don't work in your favor.
The first time, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like it's not gonna work in your favor.
I can get you off that first time you fucked that up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, Jay?
But it's definitely a different vibe working throughout the night. Well, luckily I don't have to do a lot throughout the night because the type of overnight position that I have, so it gives me actually an opportunity to focus a lot on my businesses because I will have time to do that. So I'm gonna use that as an advantage.
Bruh, it's a lot we gotta get into tonight. First of all,
yeah.
The first thing I want to talk about is, me and Jay talked about this bitch the other day, where she goes out and says she's picking up a fucking child on the side of the road.
Oh man!
And I'm thinking, okay, I would do that too. You feel me? She disappears, right? Like, bruh, turns out the bitch made that bullshit up.
She lied.
I'm pissed. I was supporting my black lady at the moment. You remember
we all was rooting. You feel me?
I was on the fence.
Where the fuck she at?
I was on the fence. No, I said the story sounded legit.
I would stop. If you see a kid run through the highway, who ain't gonna stop and try to get him the fuck out the street?
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me? Now, after that, she started talking about she got kidnapped and all that. That was fuzzy. You know what I'm saying?
How you get kidnapped? Really? I mean, when you think about it, when you think about like all like people that get like abducted, it's because they stop to try to help someone else, and boom, 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 boom. But it comes into like a typical scenario.
A key point though. Some people, I'm not gonna say just it's the only race, but in our neighborhood, you could have a Spanish person putting their kid out with flowers in the middle of the highway, right? You know what I'm saying? So there's no telling. They can have a kid run out and fake like they about to get hit and run back and make people pull over. You feel me? So I didn't think that was out of the crazy,
the ordinary.
Yeah, exactly. The story she told at the beginning, put it like that. But as the thing went on, it's like, huh?
I was on the fence about it.
Where you at though?
I was on the fence about it when she said the story was like, okay, I had to stop. I saw the baby on the side of the road, so. My question after that was like, okay, you got kidnapped. The baby was on the side of the road, right? How did we know that happened before you got kidnapped? How did you find the baby from the side of the road and you got snatched?
Let's not forget
that story went out before the missing part came in. So it's like,
don't forget the police said the bitch was Googling. What was the movie?
Taken. Yeah.
And really? Then the Amber Alert.
Amber Alert. How old can you be? If a motherfucker look for you.
Well, remember we was discussing this, like, that maybe she wanted to see how missed she was going to be, or maybe she really wanted to get away and she didn't expect it to be like how it came about. My thing is, you don't have to lie
to kick it
to get like attention and things like that, because now not only you made it harder for other people that actually may get kidnapped. Now they already looking at our race in a different light. Now they're looking at it more in a different light, because you done made this whole scene about somebody kidnapping you with orange hair, and then you're gonna sit up here and lie,
and then doing it. I got,
and then doing the child part.
I gotta point this out. Right, when people be like black male, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you in these motherfucking, like, Kentucky or something, a redhead country dude, white dude, is really normal. You know what I'm saying? So when you say that, that puts a lot of people under suspicion.
Yeah.
Just like us. Now you feel what we saying, redheads.
Like, right, yeah. You know, because you think about, they be like, oh, give me the description. Someone say, oh, dark skin with dreads.
That's it.
A lot of them got locked.
Yeah, when you start screaming, like, hey, that motherfucker got red,
and then
red hair, white male.
They get stereotyped.
That's different.
They get stereotyped. It's the wind, it's the weather.
That's different. You know what I'm saying?
It's weathering out there.
It's weathering.
Yeah. That's what it look like. Folks, we just had a glitch. It's thunderstorming, or it's doing a little something outside. So if we all of a sudden cut off,
hey, you know why?
That will be the reason. Why? You know,
Jesus doing his work.
Yes, he is cleansing this air. Amen. Cleanse, please, because we got a lot of toxins happening on. No, we still rolling, so let's keep rolling while we're rolling.
Yeah, this a mug shot. Jay says he had a problem with her smiling. Then Monica,
she looked like.
Do you have a problem with people smiling at their mug shots?
This particular mug shot, it's like.
Is this a particular mug shot? No disrespect, but she is most likely not together in the head.
Huh?
She's most likely not together in the head.
There's a lot of politicians that do this dumb shit too. When they get locked up for pedophile and all that bullshit, they be smiling because they don't want their face to look crazy.
When you think about it, it's like you done put yourself in this situation. How can you smile about this right now? Why are you smiling?
It's wild because her motherfucking aunt is a comedian, right? So she on YouTube. It's lightning like shit. Her aunt on YouTube. So she go on YouTube, start talking about, hey baby, just come here. I'm gonna tell you how to get out of this and all this shit. I'm like, what?
It's almost like
someone she ain't know.
She's making a joke out of it.
She's supposed to be a comedian or some bullshit. Somebody on YouTube trying to use this to get their viewers or whatever. Fuck.
Everybody trying to use something to get some type of views up. My thing is like, girl, you done lied. You had people out here looking for you, and then by you being that skin color, half of the African American team was rooting for you, hoping that you got found. And then on top of that, you a woman, so it really made a big deal. You feel me? Because you got a part that men to take on a regular basics. You feel me? Don't know if you're gonna be found again. Really, you have to think about the path. When people say action have consequences, I don't look at it as consequences anymore. I look at it as the path that you are choosing for yourself now. Now, this is something that you chose to do. You sat here and I don't know your thought process, babe, but you sat here and planned this out, looked up how to figure out how long it's going to take for somebody to come looking for me. I'm going to use a child out of all things to plan my escape from life. I did not know it was going to blow up like this, and this is what happened. Now I have to come back with this full-blown story, when reality, all you probably wanted to do was just run away, but you couldn't do that because everybody thought you was missing. Now you gonna sit here and lie, and then you gonna have your family sit here on these videos talking about some they want to keep the privacy to themselves. I bet they did want to keep it to themselves because they knew that this was some bull crap. And why would you ever pull some stunt like this? Now you all nationwide, wild world, baby. Everyone knows who you are. You done lost your job because of this. What job you gonna get now? Who's gonna trust you? You like the girl that cried wolf. Ain't nobody gonna believe nothing that you gonna say now. Nothing.
She just stole from the job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like nothing. No one's going to believe you.
The police never believed her from the beginning. To be honest with you, the police was skeptical from
because how you walk straight back up to the door if somebody kidnapped you? You is not walking straight up back to the door.
She Googled fucked them up. It's like, why you Googling?
The thing that fucked me up is like, okay, you told the story. So how do everybody know that you pretty much disappeared yourself?
Yeah, she wanted to disappear herself.
You disappeared yourself
and then
tell the story of the baby on the side of the road, and that came out before anything else did.
She just wanted to disappear. I feel like she really just wanted to disappear, and she, like I said, I don't know her life. I don't know what her mental state is, but baby, by you smiling in this mugshot, it tells me that you have no sympathy for what you did.
And you didn't bumped your head.
I personally think she should be locked the fuck up. People be like, man, why lock somebody up for that?
Because that's false.
She wasted a lot of time.
She wasted a lot of time.
It's a lot of people that's missing for real.
It's a lot of people missing for real.
That they could have like invested their time in finding, but instead you wasn't missing. You missed yourself, and then people, all these kids out here missing for real.
For real.
It's kids, and then for you to abuse the fact that it's parents out here who's still trying to find a child, for you to sit here and do some crazy stuff.
That's what I mean. It's like you wasting. I know some kids in that same county that's still missing.
And
she wasting a lot of time for that shit.
And then you think about it, you get mad, and it's hard for people to not get mad at the cops. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like y'all didn't spend all this time to look for her, but y'all didn't spend this much effort, time, or energy to look for my child. How is that? When you really think about it, they put a lot of time, effort, and energy to look for her, and there's children out here that did not get the same time, effort, and energy to find them.
Not to mention, our motherfucking tax dollars was in that.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out. First of all, I'm gonna ask Jay. Do you think she'd be locked up for this shit?
Though? Hell yeah.
For what is it? False incriminating? Isn't that what it is? Is that what it's called? False accusing.
She did a lot, man. She did the Amber Alert. She did a lot.
She did. She basically did a lot of falsing.
She did the Juicy Smollett.
Yeah, she did. Come think of it. Yeah,
she did the Juicy Smollett. If you,
it's
Jesse
basically
Smollett.
the same. Yeah,
Juicy Smollett.
Smollett. You know what I'm saying?
And you see where
you gotta roll over your tongue.
And you see where it
got. Relax, Jay. Hold on, Jay. You gotta say Smollett. You know what I'm saying?
Smollett.
Monica, you don't know about that.
Oh man.
Smollett. You see his name?
Smollett.
You gotta say it right.
Smollett.
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 Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Jay.
And you see where it got him.
She was Smollett. Ended up at, you know what I'm saying?
That's wild. This whole situation is just beyond wild. It's just really giving attention seeking. I want attention, and how can I get attention? And this is how I'm going to get attention.
But
I don't know, man.
This
First
starting
of all,
to become
It's
starting to become a growing trend. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Somebody else lied.
You gotta realize it couldn't be something. You never know. For somebody to start thinking about doing this shit, it's something in her personal life which she's trying to get away from.
Yeah.
So what is that? Can y'all think of?
That's what I'm saying.
Can it be a man? Can it be the family, the mother?
That's what I said the first time. I said she probably literally wanted to get away, and she was trying to figure out how can she get away. She just didn't expect it to blow up the way that it did, and now she has to come up with something to just hide the fact that she really was just trying to probably just get away.
Yeah, exactly.
But
like,
I think it blew up bigger than she wanted it to be.
Yeah, she didn't think that they was gonna put that much time, effort, and energy to look for her.
So she's just gonna be disappearing.
And because you got like how we just mentioned, how kids disappear and they don't get found. She didn't think like that was gonna be, you know.
But it makes matters worse that because she's a black woman, because it already takes about 5 hours for the police to come to your neighborhood anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
it's tough, and this the whole situation is
That's
tough.
true.
And at the end of this moment, right now that she is back, I just want them to just heal themselves and figure out a system and all just see how they can just move forward. Because I know that everyone's upset, but I refuse to live myself in a standstill because someone else want to make it harder for me.
yeah, it's already hard for black women to
Like, I'm not
to
gonna
get
sit here and just let
the
her,
police called.
you know, make it harder for me. It's so many other things that I gotta be worrying about. Okay, you wanted to come back, you want attention, I got you. You probably want to get away from it. You didn't know that it was gonna blow up that big. Okay, cool, I got you. Go get the help that you need. Go talk to somebody that you need. Your whole family needs to go ahead and heal, and that's what people should be focusing on right now. She needs to go heal. We got other things to be worrying about. We still got children that need to be found.
She need Jesus.
Like,
Should she fit any time in jail though, or what?
She
Like,
should
I mean,
she should really
time in jail. God damn.
she should go see a therapist. A therapist
That's
is
true,
needed.
but time in jail is two different things.
She need time in jail. 'cause
Damn.
my tax dollars was in that shit.
Her ass faking like she missing it.
You faking missing. My tax dollars was looking for your dumb ass.
We still. I'm just really upset the fact that we got children that can't be found, and you do this like this. That is what's bothering me. And it probably was even her. It was a family that was pushing and pushing and pushing to look for her.
But
that's true.
This is, I don't know what the fuck, because somebody else recently did some lying too. A woman was lying to the people saying that she hit the lottery.
Oh, I seen that. Two people claimed that they hit the lottery.
And then she gets in her BMW and roll. Well, they asked her for the ticket. She runs and go to the BMW and roll off.
That was a black lady that was. Anybody know what you're talking about? It's a black lady that went in a convenience store and started having this whole fit, acting like she won, and the whole time turned out she's not the winner.
No, you need a ticket to prove that you won. They're not going to just give any. If that's the case, anybody can walk up there and say they won.
Think, now we think about, she a scammer. She tried to go in and make them think she had the ticket.
But you can't do that because they actually physically need the ticket.
But she was acting like she bought a ticket and then started getting excited.
So they asked the dude, the owner of the store. He said, "I don't know her."
Start crying and all that shit.
He said, "I don't know her. I know a lot of my customers. I don't know her."
Mm-hmm.
She was scamming. I think about she was scamming. Bro.
You know, scammers try to get big bucks. They try to escalate their expertise of scamming.
Best believe it. Now, it's a big thing on the internet right now, right?
Oh, yes. Let's talk about it.
Because this is something I know it's a lot on live streamers and all that shit, right? Like certain apps, if you go on certain apps, it's a lot of transvestites.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of gay people. There's a lot of people just with wigs on. I don't know what they are. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of that on certain apps. There's a lot on YouTube too.
This is.
And one of the top motherfucking I don't know if you can call them transvestites or what do you call them?
Transgender. I don't know.
It's Ts.Madison, right?
Mm-hmm.
She go live on YouTube a lot. She got a show on WeTV last year. I think it's canceled now, right? Where she had a little show, yeah. And my thing about right, is I know it's on these live streams. When a woman come on, they'd be like, "Are you trans some shit?
Transgender, like
or
trans
women? Some women.
Women turned into a man, or a man turned into a woman.
It's some other shit they be saying, and it's just like, bruh, no. And most of the women be like, "Huh? I'm a lady. Well, man, I'm a woman. What the fuck are you talking about?" Like, it's most of these niggas want you to live in their world mentally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Call them girls, all types of shit. It's like, really, bruh?
I can't really say that to a woman, because if you was a woman, you had to bleed, you had to be pregnant.
That's true.
I'm a woman.
That's true.
Woman. So from me, in a standpoint, when I seen this clip or whatever, talking about how she was saying, well, I don't. Anyway, how
I'm about to play that John in a minute.
You know, we don't own periods and we don't own womanhood and we don't I was just like, wait a minute, excuse, let's back this up
So
back this up.
Who said?
That's what makes it tough. It's like
who wait a minute,
when you talk this transgender shit, most niggas and most real females don't think of themselves as real females. It's just, I'm a fucking female. That's just the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you ask these odd questions of people that not doing what you doing, right? Cutting off your dick or doing whatever the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? Taking hormone pills. The people that's just born the way they are, when you ask them silly ass questions like, are you a female? Like, huh? It's just dumb to us because you're the one doing all the wild shit. They got these names for females though, bro. I can't think of the name.
It is, I'm a woman. Okay, say I'm a woman. Like,
I'm trans woman.
Transgender woman. Transgender. I don't know. I just say transgender.
Transgender.
Yeah, I just transgender.
Trans woman.
It's transgender. Let's just leave it transgender. Right? Transgender.
Jess Hilarious was one of the people that sparked this thing. Y'all know her?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Y'all think she's funny?
Everyone has their own comedian way.
I don't really listen to her.
She anybody don't know.
But I know what she was talking about.
She do like TikToks and little skits, funny skits, put it like that. But it's not funny to you or not. It's still the thing. She came out. What I want to do is play her video first, right? Because this will spark the whole thing. Where she have a problem with guys who the guys
that basically want to be women,
but then talk to them different as like this is an odd thing they doing.
The men that's transferring into a woman is basically saying, because they feel like they're a woman, that real women like me don't own the rights to say that they're not a woman.
Yeah,
basically.
What?
Yes,
I'm trying to understand.
It's like because it's like so I'm the man. So
like I heard about it, but it's like what?
So say I'm the man. Say I'm the man, right? And I'm changed into, and I identify myself as a woman. Now, say if I have a woman that's next that was born a woman, I'm telling her basically that you can't say that you own the rights to womanhood because you got a period and you give birth. Because me, the man, I feel I'm a woman too. So you don't have a right to say that I'm not a woman. Which in my mind, you are a man who feels like you are a woman, when reality, physically speaking, you're not a woman. You are physically, anatomically a man. Like you have a penis.
We had this argument before where you want to force us to call you a girl.
But you're not a girl.
You're not a fucking girl. Why you want us to be in your mental state? You know what I'm saying?
I get, I respect that people want to be called what they want to be called. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be like whatever the case, what you're not going to, what the line comes into play is when you sit there and try to tell me that's actually a real woman that I don't own the rights to a period, or I don't own the rights to birth, when I naturally can do these things. I naturally have breasts. Yeah. I naturally have a vagina. I naturally have menstrual cycles. I naturally can have birth. I naturally can take a penis inside of me and the right part that it goes into.
I wish I knew the name they be saying to. Is it a natural trans sister?
A natural?
We ain't sisters.
Natural sister, trans sister, or some shit like
that. We not sisters.
It's somewhere they call a female period. They call them something. Then
they just call them sis. They try to call them sis.
That's two.
We ain't sisters. We is not sisters. You is not my sister. So do not call me sis, because it's trying to. At this point, you're trying to degrade my womanhood. In my mind, because it's like, because we're not sisters. And now, if I'm a woman, if another woman comes that's actually a real woman, call me sis, I won't feel bad because I know we're both women. You're not a woman. So you coming to me calling me sis, and then you want me to call you sis, it just won't feel right to me.
There's two things that happen here. Jess Hilarious and Tasha K. So that's the angles that would blew this whole thing up, really, because Ts.Madison went back at Tasha K. But I want to do Jess Hilarious, her whole thing that started this whole thing off from the beginning. So I want everybody to listen to that first.
stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never, ever get. You'll never be that. The fuck is gonna stand?
Okay, that was rough. I'm gonna let y'all tee off for a minute.
I mean, I'm a woman. J.
I mean, I agree with her, and I know she's gonna get real bad heat from the
mentally ill part,
the LGBT ABCDEFG community.
Well, you got to think about it like this. You got to. What the thing is, I'm a woman, so I can speak from a woman's point, like a woman's point of view. I don't have nothing against the community. You feel me? It's nothing against the community. You live your life what seems fit for you. The problem comes in is when you try to tell real women that we don't own stuff that we naturally do. That becomes a problem.
Because it's Adam and Eve.
Yeah, like that becomes the problem. It's not about you identify yourself as a woman. That's fine, whatever you want to identify yourself. The problem comes in is when you try to tell me, a real woman, that I don't own the rights to what naturally happens in my body because you feel like you're a woman.
And the fact of the matter is that a real woman, natural woman, of course, bleeds, carry babies. But for you to say, hey, you don't own the rights to be a natural woman is bullshit, because
that's actually very disrespectful to me and my womanhood, because I'm actually a woman. I actually carry the babies. I actually bleed. I actually have the breasts. I'm a woman, and I get that you may feel like you're a woman and you want to identify yourself as a woman. Don't disrespect or cross the line and the boundaries of actual natural woman and a woman that you identify yourself. That's not right. Now when I was looking at this clip about this interview, it was a gay man, and he was saying that the women, right, that become men, they don't do all that. It's the men that becoming a woman that do all this extra.
That's cool. That's something you got to point out. Women transfer to men.
They don't do all that.
They do that too. It's a lot of them that does this too.
But they don't.
It ain't just men that transfer to women a lot. And they don't defend those. First of all, y'all got to understand, I love the black ladies. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be a black lady for me to love you. No men. You know what I'm saying? You put on a wig, you do whatever the fuck you want.
You gotta.
I defend the black ladies on this podcast, baby.
You also have to remember some of these men that's transgendering into a woman, they be out here scheming these men.
They're gonna respect. Oh, that's a good one. I'm about to bring that up.
They be out here scheming these men, and that's very inappropriate of you to do.
Damn, that's cool.
And they be very flamboyant, and they are forced the issue of
like, well, you didn't know I was a man. That's not right. That's crossing the line.
Another thing they doing is most of these men are doing this undercover.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way they can exist,
they're on the DL,
if men do shit undercover.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Other than that, they get no sex. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it comes to a point where, do you keep hiding these people like you doing, or is that okay as far as y'all concerned? It's like, can a gay person say, okay, me and fuck, I ain't got nothing to do with his, like, I ain't got to expose him for doing what he doing. Do y'all agree with that?
People, you should allow people to acknowledge who they are, whoever they identify for themselves. It's not your job to put people on blast. It's not like you don't have the right to.
What I'm saying is, a gay community, do you keep to yourselves that men that's married, first of all, is fucking you? When you think about it, like y'all keeping that together. Hold on, first of all, everybody know Tasha K, and I don't fuck with her. Can't stand her, but she done got mixed up in this whole thing, right? Where her and T.S.Madison, now y'all know T.S.Madison.
Yeah, transsexual Madison.
That one. So we're gonna get back to T.S.Madison too. I want to get back to
that's her. What T.S. is.
But this is Tasha K respond to the whole thing, period. This is where things kicked off at.
You know, transphobia and all of this, homophobia and things like that, right? Lot of it. Now, you know me, I just, like I said, I go where no man or woman has gone before. You know, I can't help it. It's the Florida in me, you know. However, until this, just riddle me this. Everybody, including Timothy, is screaming transphobia. However, until they address the direct transphobia that they participate in, Angelica Ross or Ts.Madison or whoever else is a fan of the movement, because here's what I have a problem with, and I'm gonna say this and we're done. I'm not, when I tell you it's no more now. Unless somebody wants to come on my platform and talk about things, that's a totally different thing. We can open up a can of words, but I want to say this, okay? Trans women are the reason we have transphobia, because they live it every day. And when I say they live it every day, they live it, they eat it, they breathe it, they fuck it. They hide it. They support the DL movement. They sell dick, ass, pussy, bussy, all to supposed down low men. They take their money. In Madison's case, I heard that she, you know, boyfriend had bought her that house, and this is all alleged, of course. I wasn't there during the home transaction, but he gave her 10 racks for the house, and she sent him to jail because he was a dope boy. He was a down low dope boy, you know? But here's what I'm going to say, like, until y'all start really aiming y'all anger at the real culprits, which is the men y'all fuck on the down low, the men y'all hide, all of the husbands that you're screwing to keep your bills paid, until you start showing support to the wives of the husbands or boyfriends or fiancés that you're fucking on the down low. These men don't want to claim y'all. They don't want to hold your hand walking you to the grocery store. They ain't trying to marry y'all. They ain't trying to be seen in public with y'all. Until y'all address the real problem in your bedroom, leave me out of this shit. I'm here for black women and black women only.
Me too, baby.
I expose it all. Anybody that's hitting on a black woman, beating on a black woman, disrespecting a black woman, trust me, it all gets poured out over here.
We got that in common.
I walk, live my truth. My name says it all. But until y'all start addressing the direct transphobia that you feed every day when you hide these down low men.
What do you think what she talking about right now, Mark? What do you think about so far? What is she saying? Do you agree with what she's saying?
That the man that's transferring to a woman is taking it out on real woman, because the man that they basically sleeping with don't want to be with them because they're not real women. And they are upset at real women because even though that this trans man is sleeping with their husbands, they still don't want to be with them because it's going to ruin the husband's image from his wife.
Are they supposed to expose this so they should let people know, or do they keep fucking these people? Like she's saying, it's on the low. They should be exposing these people.
But so if a trans man is messing with someone's husband, they have to be careful, because you remember, man doing with a man can carry diseases. Oh, yeah. You know, like they can carry diseases. And for the man that's living a married life, basically what's that false face life. He don't want the world to know that he is doing these things. You know what I'm saying? Because he wants to keep that door behind the closet action that they call it, because he want to put that false image up, like he a man, he got a wife and he got children and things like that. And in reality, he actually is into
the closet.
He's actually into he's actually into that thing. But you got to go back and remember, though, a lot of these men that's transferring in women, men don't even know that they are men until maybe after the fact. Because these trans men that's turning into women be tricking half of these men. Because like if a man is looking real, man look like a woman and got the hair done, the nails and everything like a real woman, the man is gonna like what he see physically. Because he's gonna like what he see physically.
Until he find out what you really
and
are.
Then when he finds out what you are, the trans man gets upset. Because I'm like, you got to remember, baby, men go by the physical appearance. So if you're looking like a woman, you look good like a woman, of course they're going to want to talk to you, because in their mind they think that you are a woman. So you really can't say that man is that man is into men, because you are appearing yourself as a woman. So when you then identify, or when that man finds out that you are not a woman, you cannot sit there and say this man is into men because he thought you was a woman.
That's true.
You can't
be tell motherfuckers, like,
you can't say this.
It ain't automatically calling him gay. It's like, did he get tricked or not? Like, you know what I'm saying?
He did. So a lot of them do get tricked. And that's goes back to my point. These trans men out here, looking like women. You need to tell these men up front that you are not a real all the way woman. You should not lead nobody on. Like, that is wrong. You should not do those things. That's not right. I don't care how strongly you feel like you are a woman. You need to tell these men that you need to give them the opportunity to decide if they want to continue or not. Don't take that choice away from them. That's literally you taking the choice away. Literally. And then trying to turn around and be like, well, you was into it. No, he was into the woman that he thought that you were. But you're not a woman in his mind now, because he discovered that you're not a woman. That is trickery. That is how people get hurt out here.
Exactly.
That's not right. That's not right. And these are people, husbands and boyfriends and things like really that. It's still not right. The bottom line is still not right. You should not go around portraying yourself as a woman and then going up to a straight man and then trick him into thinking you are a woman. And then when he finds out that you are not a full woman, and then you get
most niggas gonna try to kill you.
And then you get upset with him like he did something wrong. No,
most niggas gonna try to kill that bitch.
No, you did. You were wrong in this situation.
Fuck sap.
You were wrong in this situation. People, y'all live your life how you want to live your life. I draw a line when it comes to taking people's choices away because of what you feel. That's not right. You need to find someone that is into you that way. You need to find a man that's into that. You need to find a man that is into you.
Don't trick motherfuckers. Don't hide motherfuckers.
Don't do that.
Don't do that life. They want to have a whole nother life, but just fuck you. You can't do all that. You gotta find people that's for you.
And then they force the issue. They also force the issue because if a trans man come to you, they'll be trying to force themselves to you.
Mm-hmm.
And like you could be on the street and a trans person come up to you and they talking about I want to do XYZ, or they trying to be this, they trying to do that, and then you sit there and you like, look, I told you no, leave me the fuck alone. Before I take this knife and put this in you. If you want to get stuck, I'm gonna stick this in you. And then guess what? You're going to jail for hate crime.
Yeah, it's not right.
Dude, that's real slippery.
That's not right. That's not right. It's not right.
It's somebody called Laverne Cox, right? This is one of the famous transgenders in America. When she heard about what we just heard, she went on Instagram and started expressing her feelings.
But that's really different than saying all trans people want all this. Very, very different. Two very, very different things. So it's like how many white men have shot up schools and churches and are mass shooters? And I don't say that all white men are like, mass murderers, we don't do those generalizations. And so we shouldn't be doing that for women or people of color or any minority groups. We shouldn't be doing that. We should have that discernment. So I don't want to police how anybody feels or thinks of what they say, but like certain things will get elevated. Certain things will go viral and come to represent all the trans community for people. Just something to think about. Do what you got to do, boo. But think about that for my trans and non-binary siblings, and then do what you got to do. But think about it. Think about that. And then for my non-trans siblings, one person doesn't represent all of us. Mm-hmm. And for those of you who know trans people and know us and say you love us and that you're in allyship with us, don't buy into the bullshit. Don't buy into the bullshit.
So obviously what she's saying is Ts.Madison is not the spokesperson for transgender.
No, this one person does not. One person. That's her thoughts. Everybody.
Y'all remember Ts.Madison still got a dick. Never transitioned. None of that. Just got titties. Mm-hmm. So that's different from all these other motherfuckers that actually went through. That's why I be saying. I always ask, did that person go all the way through it? You know what I'm saying? Because I always want to know. That's a huge step in life.
That is a big step to just.
It's easy for you to put on a wig, put on some lipstick, and just act feminine.
Mm-hmm.
But that step of trying to motherfucker cut your dick off and just taking hormones and taking another step, that's different.
That's really deep rooted, and that's how they truly feel like that they want to be, and they take that step and be like, this is who I am, this is who I feel like I am, and I don't want this extra piece on me because it just doesn't belong here.
I don't understand why would Ts.Madison still be like that after all this time, bro. Do you understand that? Like when you still have a motherfucking.
It's like
why?
It questions like, do you really feel
transgender? You just putting wigs on.
Do you really feel like yourself as a woman? Because if you did, you would take that step like everyone else, right? That's what people will be thinking, but you still have this part. You know what I'm saying? You still have this part.
Fuck. It's like some people really going through that.
People are really doing it. People are really doing it.
But you had Ts.Madison, this is one of the most famous, like the person like they were saying, and that person cannot talk for everybody because that person haven't went through it. No, they didn't do the old change. They didn't go to surgery. They didn't even do none of that.
Nope.
They still have a dick, bruh.
They still. I'm
lost.
Like my thing at this point, me being a woman, like a natural born with the parts and everything, don't cross the line and saying that we don't own the rights to cycles and we don't own the rights to birth. To giving birth, like don't cross that line, don't cross that boundary, don't take actual real man choices away by manipulating them and tricking them into they'll get into that step with you. Like don't make a real true man fall in love with you and then you try to tell them that you a man, that you a trans. That is hurtful and that's traumatizing.
True.
That's traumatizing. I don't got no problem with what you want to identify yourself. My problem comes in is when people are being tricked and their choices is being taken away. And then me being a woman trying to tell me
it's almost that like being raped.
Almost like telling me that, well, just because you're a woman doesn't mean that you own rights to periods. But my thing is I do own the rights to cycles because I actually have them.
I say these people don't go through what y'all go through.
My body,
there's no periods, no blood dripping.
That's because they're trying to scientifically.
None of that. I don't give a fuck how much hormones you take.
They're actually trying to scientifically do that. I seen a picture the other day, a pregnant man, but it's like,
what?
Yeah, it's a picture floating around with a pregnant man.
That's a person that transgended to a man.
Mm-hmm. But they still a woman.
They can still have kids
because they was a woman.
No kids,
No,
I'm talking about a man.
Nah, that person was a transgender, bro.
No,
man can't have no kids.
A man cannot have no
kid.
No, he cannot.
But they're trying to. Not
That's
saying
a woman transgender to a man.
But I'm saying
then
they
just like
I'm
the
saying
brat.
the brat, yeah. But what I'm saying is right now they're trying to genetically
make it man can have a woman,
have a baby,
but they don't have no uterus. They don't have no ovaries.
We ain't got time for that. Men can't have no baby.
They don't have no ovaries.
Everybody's born to do specific shit.
That's why we was created. we was created to reproduce.
The
woman
is specific shit,
the one you want to do that with. Not a man.
we are supposed to we are meant, man and lady are meant to reproduce. Now we just have a whole bunch of men trying to be women. How we are not going to be able to reproduce.
Let me ask this question: are black women, is the word intimidated? Yeah, intimidated by the black men is
I don't think it's intimidated. I feel like it's taking the chance for women like me to have a proper relationship with a man, because these are men still, so they still have men mentality thoughts at times. So they know how a man mind works, so they know what to do to draw a man into them, because technically they are a man. They just feel deeply that they are a woman, and it
turns into a mental thing. It's like, do we go on your mental journey with you, or we wake you up and be like, bro, you're still a man?
That's not you really can't,
like, you can't make us call you women after that.
It's like, if some people
it's your thing,
if people don't feel comfortable calling you that, and I understand, like, people want to be respected, right? They like, I identify myself as a woman, even though they're a man. I want to identify myself as a woman. Can you please call me? That's like at a job, right? When you at work and say someone comes in at the hospital, whatever the case may be, even though you know they're a man, but they wanted you to identify them as a woman's name. By law or whatever the case may be, you actually have to call this man by the name that they prefer to be called by. You cannot call them by if his name is John, but he want to be called Johnishua or something. You actually have to call him Johnishua, because you have to respect.
Be honest with you, I ain't got no problem with you make me say, all right, your name Tony. You want to be called Tanisha or some shit. I ain't got no problem with that.
That's not an issue.
But she's not gonna make me call you a girl. She, her, and all that. It's like, no, you's a fucking man, bro. I'm gonna dress you.
Y'all notice a certain like jobs or whatever, like certain platforms on the internet says he, his, him,
that's it.
Her, she,
or
and
natural women,
and then they got
the
them,
that is.
they,
like,
their.
It's stupid shit.
When they want to specifically when they do stuff like that. What the fuck is that? But they want to specifically identify you of what you are, and not
who you feel like you are.
Look,
at the end of the day, I don't have no problem. You want to be a woman and you want to be a man or whatever the case may be.
I don't have no problem.
And that's not the issue for me.
Don't force the issue of me calling you a woman, or force that issue to me. If you like let's say if you walking down the street, right? You know how men be flocking females? If you're a trans woman, don't flock to me, and don't get mad when I tell you no.
Because it's boundaries, right?
Do you ask people, like,
it's boundaries?
Like, do you ask a girl, are you a man? Like, you can't ask.
It's a lot of that going on the internet.
It's because you gotta go, like I just said. It's a lot of these trans.
Well, you feel like, somebody asks you, are you a man? Will you get mad?
I will look at them and say, do I really look like a man?
No, I'm just saying.
A lot of women would say that.
Like, do I really look like a
now,
man?
Bro. Like,
I'm like, me
personally, I could tell though.
My thing is, I will say this and I will understand at the same time why they're asking this. But at the same time, it's like, do I really give off a man vibe? Like, you can kind of tell when a man is trying to be a woman. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Like you can some things would just be off about it because a natural woman gives off a natural woman presence. A man does not give off a natural woman presence.
Don't know. He got to work at that.
Yeah? Matter of fact, like let's say for instance, you look on Jerry Springer's.
Even the language is different.
They have that shit on Jerry Springer's all the time when it was coming on, right? When they had a transgender man on there, and then they will try their best to act natural, but you could tell.
I know what you're talking about.
But then compared to Maury's show, when he used to have everybody female transgenders on there, and he had to guess who they are, and you gonna get them. Some of them Jones you get wrong. Some of the real females be looking like kind of strong, but you know what I'm saying. But
it's. I don't have a problem. I just have a problem when you cross the line trying to tell me that I don't have the rights to be saying that I'm a natural woman because I do natural things with my body. That's where I draw the line at. I draw the line at is when y'all go around taking a choice from actual men and tricking them and manipulating them. That is where I draw the line at. That's not fair. That's not right. You shouldn't do that. But, even though you may feel like you are a woman and you cannot get mad at this straight man because he do not want you.
That's true.
You cannot get mad.
It is some niggas out there that will fuck these. Just
find them. Find the
That's
man.
True. It's only
a
small pool of them. Y'all got to fight over them, but goddamn, just go to those.
Go to those. Don't force yourself onto a real a straight man. Don't do that. That's not fair. Yeah. That's not right. I don't care. That's not right.
Just hilarious. And Tasha K, they all spoke, right? That's when Ts.Madison came and responded to both of them. We want to tap in a little bit of that before we go.
I have no beef with you. I'm not jealous of you. I don't want your pussy. I don't want your period. I want you to be respected. I want you to be protected because 99.9% of the time while y'all sit over here screaming and jumping up and down, if you've had a gay friend or a trans friend, please believe we done been out there in the streets whooping, fighting on y'all niggas for beating on y'all. That's how I learned how to fucking fight. Fighting my girlfriends, niggas off from whooping their ass all the time. The fuck you mean? Who's gonna protect me? Who's gonna protect you? Calling out to those same men who will leave you for a white bitch?
Huh? Wait.
Who's gonna protect me? Who's gonna who? And then the niggas jump out there with that fake woke shit, that fake ass shit. Like, yeah, protect. You ain't been doing it. Real women. I have no beef with you.
Whoa.
I'm not jealous of you.
What?
I don't want your pussy. I don't want your period. I want you.
There was a lot in that.
That sounds
that's
like
Ts.Madison.
That sounds like a lot of that sounds like a lot of hostility. Like
she mad at Tasha K.
You have to remember, you are a man. So so those instances of protecting a woman is going to come out because you are a man. You know, and then you already identify yourself as a woman. So you have these split identities going on right now.
That's why I say they need to control themselves before they lash out at other people.
Like y'all have a split identity, even though you identify yourself as a woman. But you feel like yourself as a woman, and you see another woman getting hurt. You're still a man, so you're going to have to protect that woman, and you also feel like you're protecting yourself because you feel like you are a woman. So you have a split identity happening here. And then Jess is not saying like what man is going to protect us women. She's just saying in general, like who is going to start standing up for us natural women.
And then he going to say, oh yeah, we the ones that protect y'all. Like what?
What?
Because now you identify yourself as man for a moment.
That's my point. My point is a split identity.
You gotta pick a side.
You have a split identity. You are split.
I ain't thinking that. Yeah.
For the moment.
You are a split identity.
It's like you saying we the ones that protect y'all. No,
but y'all
really ain't. But stop.
But then you say you are a woman.
Lie. Black women do have gay friends.
They do.
Let's not lie about that.
Of course they do.
But to say that you protect them, like who? When the hell you beat up a nigga from? Like when did it happen?
You know, it happens sometimes. I'm pretty sure. Because you got to think about it. That is still a man.
That's still a man.
It's still a man.
It depends on the size of this trick. Because any nigga that's dressed up like that gotta have some size on him to be swinging on anybody.
It's still a man. It's still a man.
You're not gonna be small dressed like that and talking about get off her. Like what?
You still a man.
Snapped up with her. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga Ts.Madison is a big motherfucker dude.
It's just at this
motherfucker.
At this point, it don't matter to me what you identify yourself. It doesn't matter to me what you identify yourself. That doesn't matter. I say live your life full of love, joy, love, and happiness all the time. My problem still comes in is when you take real men choice away.
Deceit.
That is the problem. That is the problem. That is the problem. You take these men choices away. You lead them on because a man go by appearance. They go by the physical. They go by what you look like. Yeah. And then for you to get upset when they don't want to go further with you, it's just flat out wrong. You tricked that man. You tricked that man. That was your doing.
But do we still get to call him gay though?
No.
Even though?
No. No.
Jay, what you think, Jay? You still call him Jay? Gay?
Who? The man to get tricked?
Get tricked and get anything done to him.
I feel like the man should be aware at times to like pick up on the clues and not be so mesmerized by how this person look, but actually pay attention. You know, some men just be mesmerized, just fascinated with how you look. They don't look at nothing else. They blind to everything else.
True.
So what you do is they talk to you. You say, "Hey, you got bat 2 balls." Don't say you want to touch them. Mm-hmm. You want to test the waters and make sure that is who you think it is. If you're not,
and
it's can't consider you as gay. You trying to.
It's unfair.
Figure it out.
It's unfair for men out here nowadays.
Figure it out.
It's unfair. Men should not have to question women today about if they are a real woman or not. That should not be happening.
Them
like you shouldn't ask a woman.
Like you should not have
a woman that are you.
Because you should not be having to do that.
You gotta be for real. You gotta be for real. Them motherfuckers be lying.
Yeah,
you lying like shit. You like if you're a real woman. And they say,
you know what?
But you asking them as, are you a woman? And they feel since they feel like,
yeah, they're gonna say yes.
Yeah, they're gonna say yes.
You know what helps when a woman actually have children. When a woman actually have children,
go online, look at some baby pictures, figure out the name.
None of that.
Figure out the name, go to the court system or something, do some background check.
Like they say, once you start bleeding and all that, then you start calling yourself a woman. Fuck all that. Until they figure that out.
Oh, here it is. Here's how a man contested. I noticed that you ain't never said you was on your period. Or I never noticed that you said your cramps was going on. Or I never noticed, that you having like mood swings, because natural women have mood swings when they have their periods. You know what I'm saying? Their appetite changes. A lot of things that happens when a woman is going naturally on her stuff. A man could be like, I noticed that these things didn't happen. Because these men are being married and they with their wives, they should know that, hey, something is not right here. Because my wife normally be wanting all types of stuff when she's on her period. I noticed that you didn't want no chocolate. You didn't want to get no sleep. You didn't catch no attitude with me. You didn't do nothing.
And this how you know it's too late. Every time we have sex, you been over. and then they try to put the thing up so we won't accidentally touch it.
I'm just trying to figure out even how would that. I don't even want to know how that system will work. I just know don't cross the line of tricking these men and lying to them.
Because you will die.
That's not right.
And shouts out to hotdesires.com for sponsoring this podcast. We appreciate you a whole lot. Go to hotdesires.com for all your sexual desires. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get that little rose or the dildo.
That'll work.
Always wanted.
That damn sure will work for sure. Mm-hmm. And, bruh, a little while ago, right? I'm about to put this motherfucking Instagram up. I tweeted out, right? Let me put this up. I tweeted out, y'all can see the tweet, right? That's not a tweet. Instagram. What's that called? That's not a tweet.
Talking about threads.
Well, I sent the Instagram post out, right? This post was, what day was this? It was 74 weeks ago, right? whatever that is. 74 weeks ago.
A year and a half ago.
Where I asked Love and Hip Hop. I tagged them. Love and Hip Hop. I tagged what's her name? Shimmer. Scrappy wife, right? And all I asked was, did Benzino smash? We all remember, right? When Bambi came on the scene, she was in a hot tub with the famous hot tub scene where Rashida's husband cheated on her, right? You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Bambi was in that hot tub, bro.
And did she get passed around?
Oh, this is before her and what's his name? Scrappy got together, right? So I asked them on this Instagram joint, did Benzino smash? You know what I'm saying? It was 74 weeks ago, right? They broke up now, right? Mom's talking about Benzino and all these people had in the hot tub, right? I'm not saying I broke them up, right? That wasn't me. I hope it wasn't me.
So you asked the question. I mean,
I hope it wasn't me though. Now I think about it, but look, I just asked him. Did Benzino? This is her. Look, everybody looking at this right now on this podcast, on the video version, right? I know Spotify, y'all might not can catch this, but one of the first first episodes, Bambi was in the hot tub with Benzino, right?
Mm-hmm. Should have went with the cap on. Right?
Exactly. So my man mother's now saying she had sex with Rashida's husband.
This just sounds just messy.
Rashida?
Very messy.
You know he got problems anyway. He had the baby and all that shit.
Yeah, he had a secret hotel and all that.
And you can see in this
apartment,
not Rashida, my bad. Look, Benzino is kissing Bambi. So I was curious, Miss Molly. I sent the tweet out. I just tagged all of them and asked them, did this nigga hit? I'm curious about this. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they all in this hot tub. You feel me? At the end of the day, they all.
This before she was on the show.
Right.
Exactly.
So does it really matter?
One of these mamas hit her.
But does it matter?
She's not in this hot tub. She's not one of the rollers that comes to your cabin and don't get no pussy out.
So
really? Somebody fucked her.
So
who was it?
Little Scrappy had married her. Well,
who?
Scrap.
Oh, Scrappy. Yeah.
Scrappy had married her.
He got 2 kids with her, right? 3.
Yeah, and had kids with her.
Mama D ain't having that.
But before he did all that, she was passed around in the beginning. Before he even met her.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, was she passed around or did she pass herself around?
She passed herself around.
If you set up a cabin joint, right, with me and my mans and them, we start calling whores, Miss Monica, whores to the cabin, right? She one of them. She in the hot tub with us. You only here to fuck. Right or wrong?
Yep.
Somebody fucked Bambi, bro.
And then
Mom say it was motherfucking Rashida's husband. I think it was Benzino.
And then the problem presides is
somebody hit. Fuck that. You ain't just coming.
The problem presides is that Scrappy is both of them best,
is friends with them.
Friends. Yeah, that will make it.
So they didn't tell him, and she didn't tell him that they was in the.
I mean, because you think about it, like, why?
Remember, this post was almost a year or something ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I tagged all of them in that. I just asked that question, right?
My thing is, if it happened before they got together, why does it matter now? Is it because it got kept from him and now he feels some type of way? When you think about it, that's just like
true.
Say if me and someone's dating, right? And they have friends, right? Me and this person didn't work out because maybe he wasn't treating me right, or we just didn't work out. However, one of his other friends was also interested in me, while we was dating, or you just end up dating the wrong person. So now you go date the friend. Are you considered a whore now?
Yeah.
No, not really. If you ain't give up the draws.
Oh, you never fucked the first time?
If you did give up the draws, then you would be like how Flavor Flav back. No, not Flavor Flav, but like Ray J said when he was talking about danger and smash the homies.
Oh,
so my thing is,
but it's not a date. It's not like you that had sex with the friend and then the friend and then another friend. It's just you dating 3 different guys that are friends.
No, not even dating 3 different guys that are friends. So like, okay, so me, I was dating. It's a group of friends. You know what I'm saying? A group of friends or whatever the case may be. I was dating him, right? Me and him are dating, but look at a scenario where this man, the friend that I'm dating, he's not treating me right. Right? He's not treating me right. He's doing me wrong. He's doing me dirty. Boom, 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 boom. His friend knows that he can treat me better than him. You feel me? Mm-hmm. This friend knows everything that this man is doing wrong to me. Mm-hmm. That he will not ever do to me because he knows that I'm a good woman. And his friend is messing up a good woman. Now we separate, me and this friend now. Mm-hmm. Now this friend is like, you know what? I like her. You know what I'm saying? She work hard, whatever the case, boom, 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 boom. And I know this is my friend. However, I'm not going to let a good woman slip past me because he messing up a good woman. But why would this man stop his happiness because his friend don't want to enjoy happiness?
But then they'll break up their friendship.
Oh well. Oh well. Because my thing is, when you think about it, no one should have to stop their happiness. When you knew that you wasn't going to treat that woman right, you cannot get mad at the next man who's going to treat her right.
All right, but that's different because, all right, so
because you're not her property. First of all, you're not her property.
Me and you was together. First of all, I'm dicking you down.
Okay,
I'm sticking dick in your mouth.
You ain't treat me right though.
I'm treating you real nice with the dick.
Nope, that's not enough. That's not enough.
Then I always talk to my man like, man, I punched that bitch, man. I turned that bitch upside down and all types of shit.
Yeah, but he knows.
But you gonna tell me right. After that you gonna just fuck him too?
If he's gonna treat
you gonna
me
tell
better,
me it's cool.
But you know,
it's a big world out here. Expand yourself. But don't fuck my friends in them. That's dumb shit.
No,
but you know,
we already had conversation about your pussy. Well, you know that.
That's well.
But you know,
what's wrong with you?
You know who else had the same similar story? Marion and Lil Fizz.
That is the same almost.
Around with April, but now April's not even with neither one of them.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
she would take digs.
Yeah, it's just like a scenario where you think about it. You know, men don't treat women right, and then a friend go and get that.
But
lady.
Is that fair? It's like you got a nigga on the side watching everything as I'm going through it. But so of course anybody can say, okay, that's a fuck up, that's a fuck up.
But what if
all right, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna make her happy because she didn't like that because he did that. It's easy for that now.
But what if
like I was in the pool with the bitch?
What if his kids
fuck out of here?
Like when Marion had kids with April, but then Lil Fizz come in and try to act like he's the step pappy. It's your best friend's kid.
That's different.
It's
not even
okay. So so boom. However, these friends, like they're friends, but they're not like best friends. You feel me? Like they're like associate friends. Like they're not close friends. Yeah. But they're just like in the same friend group, but they don't talk every day. They don't hang out. They don't do anything. But this friend seeing how his friend wasn't treating this woman, and he see obviously she's a good woman. Why would he gonna stop his happiness because his friend messing up?
All their happiness be fucked up at that point.
When you really think about it, like why do people that's the standard that men made in their own man code to not mess with my friend's ex girl, bro? You didn't treat her right. You didn't take care of her. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. Why am I not going to talk to her because you chose not to take care of her?
Me personally, right? I really can't talk to anybody that any one of my friends was talking to. It's just That's some shit. Like, I don't know what dude does that. Like
someone that sees a good woman and he wants her.
My man.
So a man that sees a great woman.
I understand that. You could be Wonder Woman, right? Mm-hmm. My man can fuck with Wonder Woman, right? But me seeing you with him acting with him all day, every day, him telling me stories about you. There's no way now I can just fuck you when he done with you. You feel me?
Because he'd have tossed you aside.
Like, that's my man. I know when he done with a bitch, it's a reason for that. Like, I will fuck you now. I will try to squeeze in and try to get some pussy. But to take it further than that to make you think I want to fuck with you is crazy.
But it could go both.
And then I would talk to him first and be like, bruh, I don't know your baby mother or your ex want me to fuck her, bro. What you want me to do here?
But it's not about the sex. You're stuck on the sex part.
Smash that ass. You know what I'm saying?
You're stuck on the sex part.
You don't know that's going on.
You stuck on the sex part. That's all
you're
thinking about.
That's the only thing that's happening.
No, you see, that's how I know you.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's how I know your mental state is just
no
on
way
one thing.
Anything else is happening but fucking.
No, you don't know.
We ain't skipping that. Like, come on, bro. We ain't just run around talk about paragraphs together. We got fuck. Eventually.
No, that's
like, come on.
Everybody's not like that.
Like, it's no way we're gonna sit and just have a relationship off talking.
What do you mean?
What are you talking to right now?
Like, so you feel like y'all have to sleep together to have
what
a relationship?
What you mean you have to? It's a must. Fuck you mean? Me and you gonna just talk? How long is your stretch of talking?
What do you mean?
Before you get the pussy up?
Why do I have to give it up to you?
So it gotta be 6 months?
I mean, does it matter? Does it matter?
Why we not fucking?
Why should I have sex with
you? What
we
waiting for though?
Well, some people actually just don't want that.
Like, you grown, I'm grown.
But people,
why are we skipping fucking?
Some people just don't. That's not all they aiming for.
Why not? That ain't nothing to do with it. You can't have a complete relationship without fucking.
Intimacy.
You can't have a complete relationship, period, without fucking.
Intimacy.
You got. I know what she's saying. She's saying
she don't want to say the word fucking.
No.
You gotta fuck to have a complete relationship.
Intimacy.
Regardless. No way around that. Regardless.
No, what she's talking about is have a relationship with the person and to be intimate with them. But the fucking part is you tricking.
Yeah, like intimacy.
You gotta have fucking.
It's intimacy.
If no relationship is no fucking ever happen.
It's intimacy.
Women, if you think you can hold your pussy off for a long part of time, like Monica is saying,
then you ain't the man.
That nigga's getting pussy, bro.
Then
you just can't hold pussy off.
First of all, it's her body.
Do that.
It's her body. She can tell whatever the hell she want to hold on. What the hell are you talking about?
Of all, are you a fucking
What are you talking about?
Philosopher or something?
The fact that you gonna sit
here.
Are
you a fucking?
The fact that
why are we talking? Why is only talking that we do?
First of all,
we gotta fuck. How do I know you?
The fact that
how do we get that intimate feeling together?
It's different ways to have intimacy.
What, we gonna jump off a building together?
It's different ways to have
when
intimacy.
we get that together at? We gonna jump in the motherfucking deep sea and jump off a fucking boat together and just fill it together. The only way we does that is fucking.
It's different ways.
If you skip that, you really fucking the whole relationship up.
That's just for you. Everybody's not like that. No, that's just you.
No, bro.
That's just you.
No way a relationship works with no.
That's
fucking.
just you. That's just you.
You lying to yourself if
that's
you think that
you.
works.
That's just you.
Jake, does that work?
That's your mental
Do you
state.
think that work?
That's your
now,
mentality.
Me and Jay are two different Negroes, right? Here's a Negro that don't call bitches bitches. I call them whores and sluts all day long, right? Jay, tell me, what you think?
Well, sometimes it depends what female, like the people are. Mm-hmm. Like if you just go in here and fuck, y'all just tricking. Mm-hmm. There's nothing there. But not like you sitting there talking forever. But if you break the ice, like, break the ice, like you done with the talking, y'all got to know each other and stuff.
Yeah. When is that? I asked Monica that.
No,
like, is this a year? 6 months? I said that.
How long everybody is different.
See what I mean? You're not holding pussy off for more than 2 weeks with me. We're not going those 6 weeks, 6 months.
And you're tricking in
2 months,
like
and
you
all
just
this.
said.
Like, really?
So they didn't. It's at that point you don't really want. So in that point,
I don't really know you.
From that point, from my stone of like a woman.
Now, if you don't want to know them, that's another.
That's another thing.
Way.
That's another. So you don't want to get to know them.
You can't really know anybody if you don't have sex.
But you're saying in 2 weeks, though. You say if they don't give it to you in 2 weeks, how do I know you?
No, what I was asking you was, what's your thing? 6 months, a year?
Everybody said
would you go a year?
It depends on the person. If I'm not feeling you, I'm not going to do it with you.
So what we doing then? You feel me now? Like
I'm doing
let me ask you.
Y'all just friends.
Hold on. Like, do you tell that person now, I'm not feeling you, we never gonna fuck? Do you express that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, then. Because that sounds funny to a motherfucker thinking I'm working on certain things to make her so I can get pussy. The bottom line is pussy, bro. So I'm working on this and that and that and that and that. But if you in your mind thinking he'll never get this pussy, you need to express that, bro.
Is that
no relationship goes on without fucking.
Every person in every relationship and everybody is different.
No.
Everyone is different.
You gotta have sex.
You are not to sit here and be like, well, 2 weeks gone by, why you ain't give me the pussy?
I'm not saying that though. I'm not saying that.
Like
I understand different women got different comfort zone. I get that. But we're not sitting here talking for 6 months. We're not talking for a fucking year.
Some you got
really?
You gotta think about some women actually people wait till they get married before they even do any of that.
So you actually expecting me not to get no pussy while we doing this?
That's up to you. That's up to you, the person, the individual.
That's my thing. It's like,
but you cannot.
The person not getting no ass while you doing this thing you doing.
You can't assume that every man is like you, though. You keep trying to put every man in the same category as you.
Like, what man can go 6 months without getting no ass?
People that really want to get to know that person.
Who is that person?
I don't know. And, it's people out here like that.
He can go 6 months with you without fucking, but somebody's giving up the ass while he talking to you, bro. Do you understand that?
That's your mentality. That's
reality.
No, that's your reality, not everybody.
For example, I do a lot of talking to bitches all over, right? Some of them might go 3-4 weeks. I don't know how long it been, be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm fucking bitches. Right?
That's you though. You can't put every
hold on.
No, just like
this female I'm talking to has been now 3 weeks before we even fucked or even met up. That's irrelevant to me. I'm still fucking bitches, right?
That's you though.
Do you get it now? Like you can keep doing your thing of I'm holding my pussy off, but that's irrelevant to me.
Okay, that's you. To you, is irrelevant. Every man is not in your mindset.
Go 6 months to a year waiting for you to get that ass.
You don't have to. You could go to the woman that's going to give it to you. You don't have to.
No pussy is that good.
You have to go.
Do you understand that?
Like you don't have to. That's the whole point. You, the individual, do not have to wait for her. If you do not want to wait, then you can go. But do not put every man in the same category as you. You cannot do that. Stop doing that.
You can't tell me, Miss Monica.
You
do
that.
Hold on.
Don't do that.
That you gonna talk to
don't do
I'm
that.
not even gonna say blackmail. A man, period.
Don't do that.
Period.
Don't do that.
For a whole year.
Don't do that.
Do not give no ass up.
Don't do that.
That Negro or that hunky
don't do that.
Not fucking nobody.
Don't do that. That's why
we talking to you.
That's why conversation.
Really?
That's why
I
conversation.
I see what you're saying.
I mean,
I see what you're saying. Like if you try to get into a relationship with somebody, but that person holds off and don't give up anything. Meanwhile, he like, well, I could still be talking to you, but I'm going over here.
I mean, that's why
there's a limit.
That's why I said that's why you have conversations and you communicate. You communicate.
It's really not a communication thing.
It is a communicate.
We've been talking on the phone for certain months.
That's why you communicate.
We've been FaceTiming. We've been talking. We know each other.
So you basically just working to try to get the vagina. You're not even really trying to get to know her.
What I'm saying is
get to that point. That's all you caring about.
The other thing is what turns that person on for that to happen.
Exactly.
What I'm saying is
sometimes conversation does
fucking a bad thing. When fucking is the most important thing of a relationship, bruh. That's my point.
I didn't say it wasn't important.
It's a bad thing to you. It's like you want it in 1 week. Yeah, 2 weeks.
No, I didn't.
What's the time limit?
I didn't
Once we get it, let's get it. Like you want to go on some. Oh, it's only been 2 days. I can't do it now. You forcing. You fighting it. That's a wrong thing to do.
No, what I'm saying, everyone is different.
You can't fight it because you.
Can you stop interrupting me when I'm talking?
Like you can't fight it because you feel like it's only been 2 days.
No. It's no one saying that it's not important. I never said it wasn't important. Everyone can vouch that I never said that. I never said it. It's intimacy. It's not fucking. It's intimacy. It's intimacy. Okay. It's a difference. You'll probably you'll the state of mind of some men mentality is I just want to get it and I want to get it now because this is what I feel like should happen and this is
what are we waiting for, Ms. Monica?
Don't have me waiting 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, or whatever the case may be. Like I just mentioned, everybody is different. Everybody's on their own wavelength. You got to remember, people have been through different things in their life, trauma-wise with that. So they're not going to just be inclined or want to be with someone that's making them feel pressure and rush. Like, dang, if I don't give it to him, then he's going to leave me.
So I feel like, let me ask you then. That's a rush? Like,
some women would feel rushed. Yeah.
We committed to each other now. So now we committed.
Maybe she wants a man that's patient.
Hold on. We became committed for 3 months, 6 months. I'm literally ain't had no sex in 6 months. Really? Okay. Why are we doing that when we two grown people?
Well, you guys, why are we doing that? Like I just mentioned, some people have been through things in their life that takes them a little more time. But so
you can't expect me to go 6 months and not fuck nobody.
Then you wouldn't be the person for them. You wouldn't be them.
6 months into
you wouldn't be the person for them. You wouldn't be the person for them.
You're a human being. You're a man.
I understand that. Of course, it's important.
If you cut off all your pussy to concentrate on you, Miss Monica, but you want to sit and say my shit too precious, I'm gonna wait 6 months to a year. That would be my choice. I'm waiting for a year to have sex.
That would be my choice. You don't have to stay and wait.
That's not healthy for a human man.
You don't have to wait. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait. That's the point. But you don't have to wait.
As a female, once a nigga commit to you, you gotta give him you. Like you can't hold your ass off.
It's not.
He done cut the wall off for you.
It's not holding off. It's having a moment of self-satisfaction, whatever the case may be. And it's not saying that sex isn't important, because I mean, I'm a woman. Of course, I value it just as much as a man would value it, because
from 1
it's
to 10,
important.
where is that?
What?
From 1 to 10, sex, where it go?
What do you mean? It's a 10. What the hell? Like, I'm not about to
say
here.
So if you're in a relationship, if we ain't never having that, how far you think the relationship goes?
No, don't try to put no time limit on, because everybody is different. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and put a time limit on someone else's readiness, because this lady may be ready in 3 months. This lady may not be ready in 3 months.
Let me rephrase that then.
You the person. Let me finish talking. No. You the person that is not willing to wait 6 months would not be for that lady that wants to wait for 6 months. You would just not be that man. That just would not be the woman for you. You would need the lady that is okay with giving it up in 3 months, because that's what she wants. And that's her time frame or whatever. Every woman is different. Every man is different. Some men actually prefer not to sleep with a woman for a while because they actually respect their bodies and they actually respect what they have. They actually respect themselves.
That's cool.
And
but they getting pussy from somewhere.
Whatever the case may be. The point is, if you, the person, do not want to wait for that man or lady, because sometimes it goes both ways. If you don't want to wait, then don't make that person feel bad because they don't want to give it up right now. Just go to the next person.
Women, black women, white women, you cannot expect a grown man to go any further than 4 weeks without no pussy.
That's actually
inaccurate.
I'm
telling you reality of men.
That's inaccurate.
What are you talking about? I'm a man. You're a woman. How you gonna tell me what's inaccurate?
It's inaccurate.
You cannot go 4 weeks without giving nobody no pussy, bro.
Like, that's
this
inaccurate.
Is fucking reality.
That's inaccurate.
Real. Even if you married, 4 weeks, a nigga jerking himself in the fucking bathroom, bro.
Being married.
You can't. It's a human. Hold on, can I finish, Ms. Mo?
No, being married.
Let me finish.
No, being married.
I'm talking from a man's standpoint for right now.
Okay.
You just talk from a woman's standpoint.
No,
right?
I did, because you just kept cutting me off.
I never talked.
Yes, you do cut people off. You don't even know.
I let you talk about a woman's standpoint.
All right,
but I'm coming from a man's standpoint of
yours, man's standpoint.
A man cannot go 4 weeks without no pussy. Okay.
I mean, I don't really think a lot of people can go like too long without having it.
I'm not talking about women right now because I don't know.
I'm just in
I'm
general.
telling you, as men, you as females cannot hold pussy off for 2-4 weeks. A man cannot go that far.
I'm pretty sure they could.
A man, bruh, you can't do it.
I'm pretty sure they can.
You locked up?
I'm pretty sure they.
Are you locked up?
What you mean? Am I locked up?
You free, right?
Am I free? What?
Are you in jail?
No, I'm not in jail.
All right. So there's no way a human man can go 4 weeks without pussy.
Well, it's. I can't recall.
Either that nigga gonna be in that bathroom jerking himself, or you need to fuck him. These are the realities of life, bro.
Well, a lot of.
Hold on, Miss Monk. I ain't even finished yet.
You ain't ever.
So
finished.
You, as a female,
like what?
You as a female cannot sit there and call yourself as using your pussy as leverage.
Who does that?
Hold on, I'm not finished, Miss Monk. You can't use your pussy as fucking some bargaining chip.
What?
You can't do it because a grown man. Listen to me, Miss Monica.
No, I'm not listening to you.
Cannot go 4 weeks without no pussy, bro.
I'm not listening to you.
They're gonna be jerking themselves or need you to fuck them or suck their dick or something.
I'm not listening to you.
You cannot be like, I'm precious. You're not good enough. No pussy. Because you're gonna get cheated.
Why can't I?
Period.
Well, going now, I'm a woman, so don't interrupt me when I'm speaking. Thanks. Everybody is different. I'm going to keep repeating the same thing. Everybody is different. Everybody has this different standards. Everybody has their own thing, their own morals, their own boundaries, their own everything. Now, I never said
not
that.
True.
Anyway, I never said that.
A man is a man.
Just stop interrupting me. Like I never said that intimacy isn't important, because it is important. When you think about it, that's part of a relationship. That's part of a relationship. That's how you could start connecting as one. You share that part of yourself that is precious and that is sacred and that is valuable. What I'm saying? Like
nothing
that,
else make a relationship but that.
No, actually, ew. And it's more to
other
it
than
than
you, my man.
It's more to it. Every woman does not get turned on by a physical penis. Some women are different. You got emotional, mental, spiritual. Like every woman is not the same. Just because you may value the physical more does not mean that she needs to value it just as much as you do. And that's
we are born.
I understand
male,
that.
Female.
I understand that. Here you go interrupting me. Here you go interrupting me.
How long you want to go though?
What you talking about?
Go ahead.
I'm not done talking. Thanks. Everybody is different. When you feel like sex is the only thing that matters to you, you will have to find you a woman that sex only matters to them.
That's not it. You can't tell me, Miss Monica, don't want no dick.
Did I say that I didn't want any?
I did. So
did
stop
I say
acting
that?
like
did I say that? Did I say that?
Are you done then?
No, I'm not done. Because I'm tired of you keep saying that I'm saying stuff that I didn't say.
What are you saying then?
I'm trying to get you to understand that everyone don't think like you. That's
it. You keep saying that, but you want dick though, right?
Everyone doesn't think like
you. I
need
pussy. My man needs some ass.
Ain't nobody say
this
that.
Is reality.
Stop that.
I'm talking like some alien that just want pussy and I'm geeking.
But that's
reality,
all you're talking about. But you're saying all the other stuff doesn't matter.
A human being and don't want fucking.
Ain't nobody say that they didn't want any.
So my point is, you can't hold a man. This is reality. A man can't go 4 weeks without no ass, bro. They're gonna be playing with their fucking self after that.
Of course, I mean anybody, especially if they.
I did. So as a female, can you give us pussy?
Especially if y'all been having, doing it on a regular, like
doing what?
Having intimacy on a regular, like y'all been doing it.
Not
on a
even
regular.
that. You human.
Y'all been doing it. Y'all been doing. Anyway, y'all been doing it on a regular. Y'all been doing it on a regular, and then it slows down or whatever the case may be. Of course, that is important. Like. Intimacy is important.
No, the human being.
I get what you're saying.
Male, female.
I get what you're saying.
A male needs sex as a grown man.
Everyone needs
not a child, man. A grown man that passed puberty need to fuck. Now, if you're a female that want to use your pussy as boundaries and fucking hurdles to get over. That's gonna be a problem for you because a man have to have fucking. They either gonna play with themselves or get pussy.
Okay, then that's.
Do you understand that now? So you have the mentality of fucking is not even important. That's
Who
some
said
dumb
that?
shit.
Who said that?
You just said that for 10 minutes.
No, I said it's not important to everyone. That's what I
Okay,
said.
then.
Everyone is not
That's
important
not
to
true.
everyone.
A man need pussy.
It's not important
Period.
to everyone. Everyone is
Who
not
is
the
the
same.
everyone then?
I don't know. Everyone's not the same.
It's
You
not
can't-
men.
You can't speak for every man.
It's not men.
You
bruh.
can't speak for every man.
Or they gonna play with themselves, or they gonna fuck some. I'm a man.
Okay, but you can't put every
You
man in the
cannot,
category
as
as
a
you
grown
though.
man, go 4 weeks without no pussy, bruh.
But you can't speak for every man.
I'm telling you, I'm a man.
But you can't speak for every man.
Can you
though.
listen to me, Miss Monica?
I'm hearing you.
A man can't go 4 weeks without no ass.
That's
or playing
cool.
with their fucking self.
That's cool.
Oh, you understanding that? So we in a relationship. You can't hold your pussy as ransom.
Who is like? What are you talking about? Who said anything about holding something as a ransom? Like what is
You
like? What
telling
are
me-
you talking about?
You telling me if you're in a relationship with a nigga that only think about sex, as
like,
you
what
put
is
it.
you talking
Listen
about?
to me then. You said
You
a
all
nigga.
over the place.
You said a nigga only think about sex. You say it's me, right? That only think about sex. I'm telling you, that's all fucking men. They can't go 4 weeks without something happening.
Okay.
Do you understand that now?
What are you talking
Are we
about?
on the same page now? You can't use your pussy as hostage.
Who is saying using it as hostage?
Stop. You can't use your pussy as nope, not now because I wait a certain amount of times. Or
Okay,
you
that's her standard.
ain't turned me on, or whatever the fuck happens.
That's her standard.
After 4 weeks, if you ain't made your fucking mind up, this nigga gonna do something.
Okay,
That's my point. As a man point of view, you can't tell me none of that.
And from
you can't interrupt me.
And a woman's point.
Why
of
you
view.
interrupting me as a man?
Because
you can't tell me, Miss Monica.
Speaking weird.
As 4 weeks
like,
come, Young, I'm telling you as a man, you can't go 4 weeks without something happening.
Like what the fuck? Like I'm not.
We're
a
not
woman.
talking about women.
And I'm talking about women because I'm a woman.
Why are we talking about women right now?
Because I'm a woman. Like what?
I'm telling you, a man cannot go 4 weeks, a month without something happening.
Okay.
You start this whole thing off with, well, I only go by when I'm ready. It can't happen like that because something is going to happen. If you're going to play with yourself or you're going to pay for some pussy or got a bitch on the side, either one. You can't, as a woman, hold your pussy as ransom. That's my point.
Well, number one.
What?
It's my body, and I can do what I want to do with my body.
You want to be in a relationship or not, Miss Monica?
No, that's
I always had this conversation with you. They always end with, do you want a relationship or not?
Just for me to have a relationship does
What?
not mean that I have to give you my
Yes,
body
it do,
just to
bruh.
have a relationship.
How long does this go? A year, 2 years with no pussy?
That's not
really.
It's
what relationship do we have here?
Why are you so impatient?
You my best man, then. You my nigga.
Why are you so impatient? Is the question.
You Jay.
Why are you so impatient?
Do you know you Jay now?
Why are you so impatient?
We ain't fucked. We just talk. We just
Why
best
are
friends.
you
We
so
just
impatient?
Clicking on things.
Why
but
don't
we
you
ain't
have
fucked.
patience? Why don't
That's
you have
me
patience?
and Jay.
Why don't you have patience?
That's me and Rail.
Why don't you have patience?
That's my best friend.
So you don't have patience. Is
It
what you're
ain't
saying.
you that got pussy.
So
what is wrong with you?
My question still stands. Why don't you have patience?
What are we waiting for?
But why don't you have patience?
There's a time limit on this. You know that, right?
Why do you have patience?
Do we go 4 weeks?
Why don't you have patience?
We go 3 months with no
Why
pussy?
does it have? Why do you have patience?
We go a year with no pussy?
Why do she feel like
Monica,
now
I want
she
you to
has
understand
be
what a nigga
entitled?
going through.
I hear what you're
They're
saying.
going 6 months with no pussy now.
I hear what
if you
you're
want
saying.
to go with you now, right?
I hear what you're saying.
Do you
I hear
help
what
them
you're
out on
saying.
any of this?
I hear what you're saying. I'm not just speaking for me. I'm speaking in general.
Yeah. Do you help them?
Help who?
The man.
What
That
do
I
you
told
mean
you can't go past 4 weeks, but you
If
gotta
he-
make
if-
6 months then.
If a man is not able to go a month without,
Really?
but without
This is human nature, though.
It's okay to be a human nature.
Yeah.
It's
This is a man
absolutely
nature. This is human
It's-
nature of a
that's
man.
completely fine. There's
Okay.
nothing wrong with that. So don't make it seem like I'm saying something's wrong with that because I'm not.
I want women to understand. Men.
No,
That's
not
a ticking time clock.
everyone
on
has
sex
a everyone
or
has
activity,
a everyone has a time clock.
No, I'm talking about men in general.
Men, okay, so here we go. So men forget women do enjoy it just as much as they do.
Cool, but don't hold your pussy off then if you enjoy it.
No. Don't no. Men forget women do want it just as much as men. True. Just put that there. It's not no underline. It's not no secret. It's not no nothing.
We're waiting for.
The problem, what comes into what play at times, sometimes men forget women been through some things with men and sexual experience.
Yeah, like men ain't been through nothing.
I ain't say they didn't.
All right, so why we waiting?
But
for
I'm
sex?
talking about women right now. Just like you were just talking about men, I'm talking about women point of view.
Through things. You holding up sex because of that?
But now I'm talking about a woman point of view. So you just don't do that. So
you need to explain why you hold sex up.
Ain't nobody explaining why they're holding it up. It's not holding it. It's not like I'm just going to purposely hold this. I'm not going to purposely be like, I'm just going to hold this from him because, you know, I feel like it. That's not the case most of the time. Most of the time, it's actually a woman just have to be like mentally ready to like do that stuff right now. Like they have to be mentally ready for it. Now they can be physically ready. You know, like their bodies and hormones and, you know, all that stuff could be going on the chain. However, mentally, they're not there. So what sometimes men forget is women is not all physical. They actually are mental and
not
emotional.
True. Not true.
Women are mental and emotional.
So you don't play with yourself?
Do I not play with myself? Why would I play myself when I can get a human? I can get
Hold
a
man. Hold on, make your mind up. Hold and slow down.
Because
slow
like
down.
what,
Slow down,
like
slow
that
down,
question
slow
has
down.
to do with anything.
Make your mind up here.
Like that doesn't make sense.
Pass the time with you playing with your fucking self and a man jerking his own self off, or you getting fucked. Don't play games and semantics with me, Joe.
No, because you
play
all
with
over
yourself?
the place.
Yes or no? You're gonna have to play with yourself. You're not holding off pussy and not playing with yourself.
Actually, I don't masturbate.
So it's no masturbating.
Nope.
And you hold the pussy off from your man.
I don't hold. First of all, I don't have a man,
it's
so
it's
not
limit.
me holding.
So
nothing off
if I
him.
take you on a date tomorrow, you got some time frame on when you get your ass up.
If
you think it's a big thing of getting your ass up. If you take me
out on a date, I don't have to sleep with you.
See, again, you make giving your pussy up a big thing.
I don't have.
Why not giving my dick up ain't a big thing?
You don't have to give your stuff up.
I want to fuck.
Okay, well then go find your woman that wants. That's
you
okay with you.
Fuck too. You just admitted that.
But maybe I don't want to sleep with you.
Why were you on a date then, Miss Monica?
Why wouldn't I go on a date?
You on a date with somebody that you don't want to fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, because
that's usually what happens sometimes.
Like, what are you doing this for?
What?
So you actually gonna let somebody go on your DMs?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna hook up with this motherfucker?
Yep.
That you know you not want to fuck?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you do that?
Because I don't have to sleep with you to go out because you took me on a date.
No, this nigga want to fuck. Are you listening to me?
I know you want to, but
so you just deceive me. Why would you do that?
Actually, I did deceive you because I actually told you up front that you wasn't getting any. So,
oh, now if you said that, that's different. I doubt you said that.
I always say that. I always say that.
I doubt you said that. I doubt.
I always say that.
I really doubt you say that.
No, I actually really do. I actually really do. I'm actually one of the rare women.
You don't.
No, I do. I actually I do.
Let's say I actually do. You say you're not getting no pussy and somebody actually still taking you the fuck out?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Bruh, I want you to stop playing with me right now.
I'm not.
Jay, me and you two different Negroes. You soft on bitches. You don't even call them bitches. All right, look. Did you understand what she just said? You mean to tell me, Jay, you're going to talk to a female, I call them hoes, on a female, on the phone for months. She tell you, you're not getting no pussy. You still meet up with her and pay for her dinner?
Well, you have to, again.
Yes or no, Jay?
You have to break the ice.
You're going to be a no, right?
Don't try to force him to say
two
no.
Different niggas. Mine's automatic fuck you. He gonna nigga that I at least think, but he gonna come around to hell no, there's no way he can do it.
No, don't put answers in his mouth.
He
didn't even answer.
I'm one of those type of people. Okay, we go to dates, we have fun, we hang out.
Mm-hmm.
It could be.
Hold on, Jay.
Don't interrupt.
She told you you're not getting no pussy. Do you continue going on all this shit?
I'm gonna say yeah. Only reason why I say yeah is because you can never say never.
Mm-hmm.
So you hold on.
You can never.
Hold on,
say
stop.
never.
Mm-hmm.
So you expecting her to give you pussy? You thinking you can get the pussy though, right?
Change your mind.
That what you thinking?
Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. That's me too. What do you mean?
No.
That's the same thought process as me.
No, it's not.
We need to fuck.
No, it's different.
He thinking you're gonna change your fucking mind. I'm thinking I'm not taking you unless you tell me. we fucking.
That's
There's
not
two
the
different
same.
things. Once you tell me you're not fucking, we not going nowhere.
That's fine.
Once you tell him you fucking, he might take you just to see. I'm not seeing, because that's all I want to be doing. It's fucking.
Well, then you wouldn't be the person for me. Like I wouldn't.
How do you know that?
I wouldn't just go out with someone who just want to sleep with me. Why would I do that?
Bruh, I'm not going out with nobody for no reason. You going out with people for a reason?
I mean, because I want to build a partnership with someone.
You want to eventually fuck them.
I want to build a partnership with them.
Can I ask you, can you be married to somebody for 10 years without fucking them?
I never said I didn't.
Can I yes or fucking no?
No, I'm not going to say yes.
So eventually you got to get that fucking ass up.
That's not
so
what I said.
So what are you waiting for? What's your point?
Ain't nobody. My point is everyone isn't the same. That's my point. Everyone isn't the same. Everyone's not the same.
If you want to get married, you got to give your ass up eventually.
Ain't nobody. No one's saying that intimacy.
So why
isn't
hold your pussy for ransom?
If no one's holding it for ransom, why'd you keep saying for
ransom?
ransom?
For people like him to take you out any fucking way, then you could be like, oh, the dinner over? Yeah, because
you know some people.
Like no,
like
why you don't fuck with niggas like me that want your pussy ASAP?
No, wow, ew.
I'm not saying playing with you with some dinner and hoping you give me your pussy.
Well, then you wouldn't be.
I'm telling you off the break. I want to fuck.
And I'm telling you off the break, you wouldn't get it.
You hot as fuck. I want to fuck you, bro.
Okay, and I'm telling you, you wouldn't get it.
Hang out.
You wouldn't get it. Like what the fuck?
A nigga like this that says he really want to fuck, but just hoping you bow down to him fucking. That's two different people, of course. Mm-hmm. But the difference is we do both want to fuck.
It's a different approach.
You as a black female is holding your pussy for ransom.
No, I'm not holding
for
it for
both
ransom.
of us.
I'm not holding it for ransom.
The straight up nigga and a nigga that's hoping you give it to him.
I'm not holding it for ransom.
Come on, bro.
It wouldn't be a hope.
It's a ransom pussy.
It's not holding it for ransom.
It's not like.
I'm not going to you for a year. I'm not going out with you for 6 months.
That's fine.
You ain't get with your ass.
That's fine. You trying to make it like
it don't make any sense.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm asking you.
Can
you go a year talking with somebody and be in a relationship without giving your pussy up?
I don't know.
You could do that. Yes or no?
I don't know. I'm not going to say yes.
Can
or
it be
no.
done?
From your
I'm standpoint.
Sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it can. Yeah.
A whole year, 12 months.
Yeah. People.
You don't get your ass up, and you expect that nigga not to get no pussy.
I don't expect him to do anything. That's your problem. I don't expect anybody to stay.
Then? What's your anger then?
I don't expect anybody to stay.
What would be your anger then if he get pussy?
I wouldn't be mad at him. That's something he chose to go do, so he can go do it. I'm not stopping him from going to go do what he wants
to do.
What's
the beef then? What's our argument then?
It's no beef or no argument. You just wouldn't be for me.
Why would I want to be for you when you have me up for a whole year with pussy? And I can't go 4 months without no ass as a man.
You
want me to go a whole year?
I didn't say
don't touch another female. I'm giving you respect of not touching nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But you would still want me to go a fucking year waiting for you? Really?
You don't have to wait a whole year.
I need you to really be.
You don't have to wait.
Realistic.
You don't have to wait. That's what he's not understanding.
Go ahead.
You don't have to wait. You could just.
But what?
You could go somewhere else.
Man, you don't have to wait. You can go somewhere else.
I'm saying you could sway. And you could have that person as a buddy, as a friend, even though you might not get anything. It's just a friendship. Mm-hmm. You could just go somewhere else.
What are we wasting our time for, bro?
Because
can you be realistic?
So when you think of
look realistic, at it. I'm spending money on things. Us going out to eat. What are we doing that for? And you know you're not gonna give me your ass, right?
Well,
therefore our relationship cannot further if no pussy is involved.
The other thing is she might not. Well, you ain't even gotta pay for everything. She might want to pay for something.
Mm-hmm. Jay, can you have a relationship with a female for 6 months without getting no pussy?
I can because I can sway someone.
And in a relationship, no. See, that's what you just fucked up at. I've been telling Monkey that for the last half hour.
And I said
I'm gonna
that's
still
fine.
Get pussy though if you don't give me that ass.
But I just said you can do
this
that.
Person
that's
that
fine.
would go along with you with this bullshit. But what he tell you?
He can go.
Thank you,
get from somebody else.
I want you to wake up as a black male, a black female that does the thought process you do, right? That is not that many black males, even the good ones like him, that would go along with not even calling you a bitch. He can't go with that long.
Ain't no one saying
that.
Do
you understand that?
No, what I'm saying
is
you're not letting me talk because you're not. I get your point of view.
Okay.
You feel like a man, and that's
a limit.
That's your problem. You're not listening. You're hearing what you want to hear, and you're implementing things that doesn't even make sense. I get that intimacy is important. It's very important. It's super important. Anytime you're in a relationship, you want to start building up to that point. You don't want to just go forever for that point.
Make sure. Ooh. Go ahead.
It's important. I'm not saying that it isn't important.
No, it's good.
But I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking in general. Everybody is different. Everyone has their thing that they are doing, or whatever the case may be. Everybody is different. Everyone isn't the same. Now, if you are a man who absolutely needs it in 4 weeks or 6 months or whatever case may be, you're entitled to what you need. Everyone has what their needs are. Everyone has their needs and their wants and their desires and all those things. I'm just set up different. I just look at it from all different points of views, not just my needs and my wants. I look at it from other people's points of view and what they could be thinking about. Now, for myself, speaking for myself now, intimacy is very important to me because that's part of the human experience. I enjoy intimacy just as much as the next person. So it's super important to me. So it's not like I'm not going to go a year. I'm not saying I would go personally a year without it, because at some point I'm going to want to be satisfied. Even some people are different. Some people don't do intercourse. They just do, the oral, or what they do,
or
different
the anus.
things. They do. Yeah, they do different things. Everyone has everyone relationship is different. Everyone has their own thing. Speaking for myself, I enjoy intimacy as much as the next person. I probably wouldn't go a whole year. That's a long time.
That's a very long time.
That's a long time, because when you think
you're making my point though. It's what are you waiting for?
I'm grown people. That's my point. Everyone is different. Let's get this
out of the way.
Everyone is different. Everyone is different. I'm speaking for myself. You
just admitted though.
No,
you would not go no year.
For myself,
so that's cool.
Myself.
So we know 12 months is your limit.
Let me finish talking. Let me finish. Let me finish. It's saying what I'm saying. I personally, for myself, wouldn't go over a year, and this is because if I'm building with you and want to go further with you, and I want to marry you, I cannot marry someone I never slept with.
Thank you.
Because I wouldn't be able to know. I wouldn't want to marry, and however, everyone else is different. I can't speak for everyone. I can't put everyone in the same category as me. Everybody is different. It's some people out here that actually wait. They actually wait until they get married. Some people are out here like that.
That's my point. Is
for myself.
What you just said, you can't wait a year.
For myself, personally, for other people actually do be waiting. People actually do be waiting.
That's religious reasons.
People
do the average motherfuckers like us.
But for me personally, I'm if I don't experience you in that light, and I get married to you, and you cannot satisfy me in that way,
it's too fucking late though.
It's going to not be a great marriage. Because
are you going to cheat?
No, I wouldn't cheat.
What would you do? Explain to him you need to get lean in the plug. I need a black dick in my life.
No, I would.
Now you see what I'm saying?
I would just simply be like,
it'd be too late though.
I will what is it? Not teach, but show this person how to please me.
It'd be too late though.
It may, but you can still try, I guess.
Yeah, you can add a lady into that thing too. You know what I'm saying? Threesomes. It works every time. Hey, before we get out of here though, man, LeBron James' son is suffering from you heard about this?
Cardiac arrest.
Cardiac arrest, man. Hey, our Cadonians from the Third Perspective podcast for sure, man. He was going he was going to USC, where he was going to try to be in the NBA with his father, man. With like I said, our Cadonians go out to you for real. Like when you have a cardiac arrest, that's beyond NBA. Like, think about your son. Heart stop beating. His nigga like 17 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's get like these youngsters. It's young people that There's I'm guessing they overworking.
Yeah, they trying to do a lot.
Cause this stuff, I never heard of a cardiac arrest till these last, like Man in Buffalo, and this one is my new shit to this.
It's basically like a heart attack.
But Man in Buffalo got hit in his chest. That's a big difference.
You know, it's a lot.
He got hit in his chest.
You know, sometimes
He
a
just
lot.
had a cardiac arrest.
He got tapped. He got tapped in his chest.
Yeah, he got hit
but then
first.
But then what happened? He just passed. He just dropped.
Yeah,
he actually dropped dead.
He just went. He did the same thing with LeBron's son. Do you think LeBron's son should? First of all, if you LeBron, Monica, I don't know. This is tough. Do you think your son should continue his NBA thing, his quest for NBA?
I feel like your health is important.
It's tough.
You know, your health is important. Also, your career, which you feel passionate about, is important too. But I also look at it as, is it really worth my health? You know, is this really worth my health? Because a cardiac arrest is very, it's very, you have to be very, very careful. And you got to think about, what am I doing that caused this? You know, is it stress?
Is it the sport itself that fucking me?
You know, like, is it the stress? Is it the stress? Is it trying to live up to my dad's expectations, to live up to his legacy? You know, like, what is people going to say about me if I don't live up to his, you know, points and things like that? That causes a lot of stress on its own.
Son's been through that right there. Like,
that's a lot. Tough. When children try to live up to their dad's expectations, it causes a lot of stress on the younger generation. And you know, I just say, put your health first always. It's not saying that you should end your career. I'll just say, be careful about continuing your career. You can be a consultant. It's so many ways to still be in the field without physically being in the field. Happen that makes sense. You can be in it, just don't risk your life for it, basically. Because the next one can be a not so great experience. You may not come back. You don't know. You got to be careful when things like that happen. And now it's the time to rest right now. Don't jump right back out into it. Take some time for yourself. Get your body together. Heal. Really start analyzing your life, finding out your purpose and things like that. Find some other creativities that you may be into, that you may find more enjoyment. Sometimes these children get trapped in these sports because their parents did it. They don't even really want to do it for real. They just seen their parents do it. But I don't know.
You want to do it, but once you get a cardiac arrest, right?
That's a different situation.
I don't want you, me personally, right? If that's my son, that's it for you. You ain't doing anything that does this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we can find you something else to do with your heart ain't beating.
Yeah, your heart not in jeopardy.
You play sports, your emotions, your heartbeat, everything is happening. Everybody heart can't sustain it. Nope. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck that. This will be over if I'm LeBron, right? I doubt it. I don't know.
But
I think LeBron will make him keep playing. I don't know.
It's almost sound like signs of showing that. Okay, you gotta remember, LeBron said in the beginning of when they got put out of the playoffs, if you want to continue playing, you're kind of contemplating it.
Yeah, but man, your son is winning cardiac arrest.
Then your son got that's because when he did say that, he also said he wanted to be the first
to play with his son.
Play with his son. So now this is going on.
Do you force your son to play? That's what I was saying.
Sometimes parents forget, you can't force your star career on your children either. Just because you want something, your child may not really want that. They're just doing it because you want it so bad.
It's the same thing when people make their kids like their football team, basketball team.
It's like you have to let your child find their own path and what works. What works for them. Don't, just because you was a famous basketball star, don't put that on your son. This is what I did. This is what I did. I want to be able to do this with my son, but your son may not like that. He may like soccer.
Remember, Jordan's sons, none of them made to the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
He may like soccer, like lacrosse. It's so many other sports out here that can get him the same amount of money, probably more than basketball. Different sponsors
with LeBron, your father, it's tough.
Different sponsors, different sponsors, and that's people's problem. You do not
You ain't got to do that.
Don't put the spotlight. Don't expect this child to be like their dad.
And don't put it on them.
Don't put it on him
LeBron
like
put a lot
that.
of pressure on his kids.
Don't do that.
Shit.
Don't do that. Because people, you know what? Not to disrespect our culture, African Americans, there is more to life than football and basketball. Y'all just take football and basketball like that's like y'all tell y'all kids like this is the way you're going to get out of here. Like I get it, but there's so many other sports. There's so many other sports.
I kind of.
It's so many
other. I kind of express that to my son. It's like you could do other things, but basketball and football is our way out. To be honest with you.
No, you don't have. It's like not the only way out. Hockey, it's not the only way out.
We're not gonna really.
Yes, there's.
Our odds of being in the NFL is slim.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
Black, it's a little higher than a white man. Put it like that.
I get it. I get it. However, I don't want
hockey. You can forget.
I don't want. I don't want.
It's only like 3 or 4.
These
black
things tougher for black
hockey.
people. You know.
You know. I get that. I just don't want. I don't like when younger children are told like this is your only way out.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like I don't like that.
Playing football and basketball.
Yeah, like I don't
that
like
was
that.
Our culture, like
you know,
the basketball court in the backyard.
Yeah, like that's just that's
football.
You know, like
white people play baseball.
Like like you know, like the Caucasians got pickleball.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Baseball.
Like
they play hockey too.
You know, they got their own thing. I just don't like.
We don't go near ice. We don't even know about the hockey.
I don't like that. I don't like that when I don't like when people just tell our younger generation like this is the only way out. There's so many other things.
It's just
to do.
what we was raised around.
Now these days,
we ain't raised around hockey.
Now these days is rap or
just like white people is not raised around basketball and football like we are. You know
yeah,
it's just,
they watch it and stuff like that.
That's why they come to stars at what's that golf? They come to stars in baseball because we're not really infiltrating that type shit.
Because we don't put our children in it either.
That's true too.
Because like back when we growing up, we put the
emphasis on football.
Cut the whole
football, basketball is our main thing.
We used to do all innovative stuff.
That's why
to make it basketball.
NFL, NBA is dominated by black men.
Because that's what they was told. That's what they got to do. That's what they was told.
Baseball and hockey is dominated by white men. That's what they going to.
Because that's what their parents put them in. It's all about the dynamics.
Exactly. That's what we here for. We point out the difference in culture. We out, baby. We be stuck in on y'all ass on Friday.
Hey y'all. Yes. Okay, y'all. This is Monica here, and I just want to say to everyone out there, live your truth and be authentic in your own life.
What she said. Third perspective, baby. Every time she say something, be on point. I can just say what she said. You know what I'm saying? Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast that we there. Twitch, Twitter. Please follow us on Instagram. We there. Podcast each and every Tuesdays on Spotify. All of the boys and girls. It's your boy 8. As soon as he comes back from get his last thoughts. We out. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. I'm be honest with y'all. I appreciate everybody who's downloading our podcast on Spotify. We appreciate y'all. I ain't bullshit y'all. YouTube, appreciate everybody that make sure y'all listen to this podcast either later or while we live. We appreciate y'all a whole lot. They got something safe when we get out of here.
Yeah, everybody stay safe and
it's normal thing. You know what I'm saying?
The normal thing.
Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all though. This is perspective. Black culture, baby. Hey, we're in Black Power War too. Full voice your opinion on a real podcast. You know what I'm saying? Third perspective. Hey, holla at your boys. When you come back, Miss Monica ain't gonna be here Sunday though, right? So, holla at your boys Sunday, Wednesdays, live. The third perspective, baby. This is underground.